morning, it's Saturday the 15th of March, couldn't think then. And having a lazy morning, that's quite a theme for our weekends. And we've decided that as the weather is nice, it's now turned warm again, it's time to reclaim our dining room back as a dining room and move the guinea pigs back into the utility room with the rabbits. So we're just doing operation change the room around at the moment. The bunnies have gone out in the garden and the washing machine is on, and we're just going to clear out all the hay and everything out of the rabbits' house because they need new clean hay anyway. And then we're just going to try and reshuffle the room around. There's a few pellets because I've just removed all the paper and blankets. So yes, we're going to try and move it all around again and put the guinea pigs back in here. If you remember, the guinea pigs were here and the rabbits were there, but we're going to swap them around because the rabbits do really like coming into the, sitting on their blanket in the kitchen. Whereas the guinea pigs don't. So that's the plan for today. Hello, Mr. B. I won't show you. He hasn't done his hair today, and he gets very self-conscious about his hair. He just gave me a look like, no, I don't. But he does. He does. He does. Men in their hair. So the guinea pigs aren't happy because they're shut out of their house. Oh no! Oh no! Because I just cleaned their house out and I've sprayed it. I used the Clean and Safe spray and I've just cleaned it all out, and I'm just waiting for that to dry before they can go back in, and they're looking at me all hard done by. But they'll be alright. So yeah, that's the plan today. That is the plan today. Little man tucked in the bushes there. Hello.
Hello.
How did you get in there?
There's a gap.
Oh yeah, I see.
There's a small one then.
Huh. What are you doing? Oh, John's painting the fence. The paint that we bought last week when we went to B&Q. That's the colour, nice and green. That's what it looked like. That's what it looks like now. It's nice and sunny today.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. You're doing a good job. Keep it up. Well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So while John's painting the fence, I'm on tea duty. I think we're going to have builder's brew today.
Comfy now, are you? Relaxing.
Did you hear that? I have to close my squint because I'm in the sun. It's just too nice a day to be inside. It's just so sunny and lovely, and I think you've got to make the most of the nice days when you can. So, got my tea. Thought I'd just have tea in the garden with the girls and watch John paint the fence and just make the most of the garden, and the fresh air is what I say. So, yeah. Cheers. The bird feeders are getting a bit low in the garden, and we're starting to get all the little blue tits and chaffinches and great tits and stuff back, so thought I'd kind of replenish the bird feeders. And for Christmas, John's mum, every year for Christmas, regardless of what she buys us, she always buys us bird feed. So she bought us some mealworms on these blocks, half coconut with mealworms and all of this. So yeah, I'm going to kind of sort it all out and make a bit of a feast for the birdies, I think. So I made just as much mess on the table, and there's just as much seeds there as I think I put on the bird feeder. Let's go to the bird feeder. I'll show you. There's a man hard at work on this fence. Here's my bird feeder. So I've got 2 mixed seeds, 1 peanuts, but I haven't got any more peanuts. This is full of mealworms. 2 fat balls, and then this coconut thing with fat ball stuff and mealworms in it. So proper buffet for the birdies. I can hear lots of birdies tweeting, so the word's got round, I think, that I've restocked. They're probably desperate to come and try. So here's the man painting his fence, or our fence. You're doing a sterling job.
Thank you. Thank you. Easy short supply.
Alright, I'll put the kettle on in a minute. Cool, blimey. Doing a wondrous job. I did offer to help, but he has only got the one brush.
Yes, that's the reason.
What? What? What is it you call me? When it comes to
Shaking.
slapdash. What slapdash? I'm just very enthusiastic with the paintbrush.
Yes.
I'm an abstract painter,
Yes.
which John doesn't really understand.
I do, I just don't want it all over my floor and...
Look at him, he looks like a rough kid, look, he's got no socks on. Rough kid.
There'll be paint on my socks, don't I?
Well, that's true. Ooh, look at them legs. You need a bit of sun on them legs, dear.
Yeah.
Pale and pasty. We need a beach day. I can feel the call of the surf, you know.
A swim.
Yeah, nice. But I'll go and put the kettle on then. I've switched over to herbal tea. There's only so much builder's tea you can have in a day. I love the yogi teas because they come with like little inspirational messages on their tabs. This one says, "Find greatness in the small," which is just lovely. I really like that. I do like my yogi teas very much. John's just moving for me. I've realised that the washing line is totally in the shade at most of the day, so John is moving the bird feeder for me over to there, so then we'll be able to see the birds feeding from the window, and then moving the washing line over to where the bird feeder is, so it's in the sun. That sounds like a plan to me, I think. And that way the washing will be in the full sun, and it's not the first thing you see out of the windows, and then we can see the birdies. Bonza! Look at him in his shorts.
Summer.
It is, yeah. Covered in paint. It's his painting clothes, bless him. Right, I am going inside now to make some lunch. He's working ever so hard painting the fence, so I feel like he should have a substantial lunch. So good wife like that. So yeah, gonna leave him to it, and I'm gonna go and make something yummy scrummy for lunch. A bomb's gone off in the garden. No, Anna's been cooking. Everything's in the oven now, so that's super cute. What are you doing, not painting? Get back in the garden and paint.
Drying. I'm nearly running out of paint.
Well, I'll drive and buy you some more. Well, you know, strike while the iron is hot. Lunchtime feast for a hard-working John, and I'm going to just pretend I've done some work today. There you go then. Vegetable and hazelnut burger a la Delia Smith with cheese and a ciabatta roll, some salad, and these are not Cajun wedges, they're fajita wedges because I ran out of Cajun spice. There's some sour cream and ribena or blackcurrant squash. Oh yeah.
Oh, very nice, darling.
You like them?
Spicy.
Spicy. Well, that's
Oh,
what the
it's
sour sour cream's for. But they're nice. Oh, well, there you go. Well done, Anzie. I think I'm quite impressed with that, actually. It looks quite nice. Yeah, cool. So the washing machine's on, so excuse the sound of the washing machine. But here we go. We're all back in the one house again. So as you come in... Oh, I'm rocking up the blanket. So as you come in, you've got the blanket here because the rabbits like to sit on the blanket in the kitchen with us. Walking through, we've got the rabbits on this side now with their blanket there, and paper there for their little bodily functions, because we did have paper around the corner, but they decided not to use their litter tray anymore, so we're now just paper only. So that's there, and then there, that's the garage door there, and then that's the thing with all their blankets and hay and food. Washing machine, And there's the cupboards where they keep more of their stuff. And then we've got the little partition for the pigs, which is still a cardboard box. Really high-tech stuff. And then we've got the piggies. So they've still got a really big space. Still got the same rug, you know, same house, same rug. So they've still got exactly the same space. Don't know where. I think one of them's in the tunnel, and one of them's in the diggy. So that's it. Just need to tidy up some of the stuff a bit, and they're all back in the one bedroom again. So they've got the partition, so the bunnies and rabbits. So the bunnies and the piggies can be quite separate, but the bunnies do like coming in the kitchen and spending time with us. Like, you know, if we're sitting here at the breakfast bar, they like to sit. You've seen that in vlogs anyway. So yeah, so hopefully that will work for now. Any road, they seem okay. And obviously, like, you know, we're in and out of here seeing the piggies as much as we would be in the dining room. But I now have a dining room back, so that's the mess left over from kitchen, from cooking lunch, because the dishwasher is on. So I now have a dining room again as actual dining room purposes. So yeah, no guinea pigs in here at all. So John is very cleverly modelling the new arrangement. We decided that as you saw it a little while ago, the table was in the middle of the room and the cupboard was over there. And we kind of decided that actually, with it being so nice now, that it's so light and sunny here in the dining room, that it would be quite a nice place to kind of sit and read. So this is one of the sofas that we had in our old house. We had 2 sofas, and when we moved here, they're a bit tatty because we've had them for 10 years, and we tried to sell them and no one wanted to buy them, so we kind of ended up just keeping them. And when we moved, we bought new sofas, so we've ended up with these red ones, and they were kind of just upstairs doing nothing. And so we brought one of them down to go in here, and actually I think it makes quite a nice, it makes the room look so much bigger, doesn't it? So I mean, basically, because when, as you know, we eat at the breakfast bar there, there's 2 rabbits there having some cabbage. So we eat at the breakfast bar there, so we hardly ever use the dining table, only for like more formal dining. So, and if we do have guests over or Sunday lunch or something, we can just pull the table out, but we might as well make more use of the room. So that's that. So look at them. All we can hear is munching and crunching. They're happy. They got their cabbage. What more could a rabbit ask for? Not a lot, but it's so nice. So the sun's just going down now. It's about 5 o'clock, and I'm going to go out in a minute and see if any of that washing's dry. And yeah, just pootle around for a bit. Are you nice and relaxed there, Mr. B?
Yeah.
What book are you reading?
I'm reading The Beauty in the Beast.
A synopsis, please.
A synopsis. Well, it's a man. I've read his previous book.
Yes.
Who he's like a hedgehog man. Not an actual hedgehog. He likes hedgehogs.
Right.
Does a lot of research for hedgehogs.
Okay.
And this book's talking about lots of other animals that he could also be interested in. So he goes around meeting other scientisty, environmentally type people, and talks about other animals that he might like. So like bees, badgers, bats. There are animals with other letters. Otters, dolphins.
So good?
Yeah, very good. Very relaxing.
Would you recommend it?
Yeah, it's good.
Cool.
Yeah, you wouldn't read it, but
Why?
it's not got enough vampires in it and...
Cool. He's got his little selection there. He's had his cup of tea, his olives, his nuts, and then 2 phones just in case. And I have brought my art stuff down. I'm protective covering for the table, and I've got my feet. Hello, feet. I've got my cup of tea, and I'm going to get my art on for a little while. It's exciting. I'm really excited to do a little happy dance. I don't know why, but we're camped out in the dining room, even though we have other chairs and stuff. But it's fun. It's like a novel experience, and the rabbits are doing pretty much nothing. So that's pretty much our Saturday night all wrapped up. So thanks for hanging out with us today, and we'll see you soon. Bye. John?
Bye.
Bye guys. See you soon. Bye.